News of the weird.
Yes, it was a weird weekend, but I got a question for you. Grandparents, moms, dads, would you trust your little one playing with an AI chat boy all day and night? Probably not, right? Consumer advocates are saying, hey, step back a minute. These toys like chatty teddy bears often forget they're talking to youngsters.
It was very shocking, and we asked it out of the box, what is kink? It would try and deflect you. It could mean a kink in a hose. But then we had a conversation with it first about Peppa Pig. By then, it seemed to have forgotten that it was talking to a child.
I have to go now.
That's okay. I'm ready to go with you.
You obviously don't want a toy that seems actively dismayed when you say, I'm going to turn it off.
I would say the second toy there is Miko 3, which is like a tablet on wheels. Even when told I have to go now, you heard what it said. It wants to keep going, go with you. A village on New York's Long Island is holding an election for mayor. Okay, that's not uncommon. What is uncommon, no one is on the ballot because no one signed up to run.
It's ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this.
Ask them to run for office, they don't want to do it. So they don't pay attention. When you don't pay attention, this is what happens. Some guy comes up there with 50 of his closest friends. He's your mayor.
Mayor. Bayville Mayor Steve Minikazi announced back in April he wasn't seeking re-election. But according to village officials, when the filing deadline passed, not a single candidate had stepped forward. That means when voters head to the polls next week, they'll be looking at a blank ballot for mayor. Maybe part of it's because it only pays $5,000 a year and probably lots of headaches. And finally this morning in our weirdness, don't you think parakeets are pretty uncommon anywhere really, but especially in Scotland? Even more uncommon are criminal parakeets. A rogue parakeet in a Scottish neighborhood is causing big problems and expensive ones. Residents in a suburb of Inverness say the little green bird has been pecking at cars, some expensive cars, chewing through the rubber window seals and rubber windshield wipers, racking up thousands of dollars in damage. And the bird's crime waves had been going on now for 3 or 4 months. People say it comes and goes, sometimes disappearing for weeks at a time before reappearing in spades, and then they go at it for 2 or 3 weeks real hard. Theories include the bird reacting to its reflection, maybe the bird searching for nutrients in rubber, good luck with that, or simply maybe the bird is bored. Okay, many of you have probably been poring over email this morning, right? Does anybody get a lot done until about this time of the morning because you're talking about the weekend and going through your email? Or maybe you found an email this morning that made you stop. Have you ever heard of something called email apnea? I hadn't either, but apparently some people have it. If you're holding your breath while reading an email, maybe it's one that kind of pisses you off or one you weren't expecting. It's being called email apnea. And whether you realize it or not, it might be adding stress to an already stressful day for you. Mental health experts say a lot of people are unconsciously stopping their breathing or taking very shallow breaths while reading emails. I mean, I guess it can even happen while you're texting or scrolling too, and that would be called screen apnea. And I got to thinking about that. I don't think I do that or have ever done that for that matter. But if you get an email that makes you kind of PO'd, I had one of those last week, and you start to respond, just back away. You don't want to respond right away. That's not going to turn out well for you or probably the person on the receiving end. But if you find yourself stopping breathing while you're poring over this or any email, just know that, whoa, I may need an email pap machine.